Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jasmine Summerford. I do lifestyle, home decor, and beauty related content. Also do a lot of Disney content. I also do a recipe video every single week. If that is something you're interested in, then definitely click that red subscribe button below. I would love to have you. So for today's video, I just thought that it would be a perfect time to do a makeup look that is just perfect for the winter. I love working with like blue tones and white tones, giving like the eyes like a real frosty effect. So I thought that's what we would do today. We would create a beautiful kind of frosty like makeup look. So definitely keep watching if that's something you're interested in. So to start, I'm going to be using my Holy Grail NYX Primer. And this is just the Honey Do Me Up Primer. This stuff is really good if you have super dry skin. I've raved about it in pretty much all my videos. So definitely love using it. If I had to suggest another one, maybe if you don't like, this consistency is really like jelly. Kind of. I know that sounds weird, but it's like really jelly. But if you're someone who likes more of like a cream-based primer, I would recommend the Too Faced primer called the Hangover. That primer is really good and really helps people with really dry skin. And let me see if I can show you what the packaging looks like. I think I have a little sample of it here, but I haven't bought a new one just because I'm using the NYX one. But this is what it looks like. It's called the Hangover. Super cute. So yeah, and it's super hydrating. I have super dry skin, so for me it's like I have to go with products that really give me moisture, because a lot of time makeup also dries out your skin. So yeah. Next, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Organic Silk Foundation. This is a drugstore steal. So basically, I got it at the drugstore, and honestly, it's the best foundation I've ever used, you guys. I absolutely love this foundation, just because most of the foundations I use kind of dry out my skin and make my forehead really like flaky, and I hate that. So this stuff is made with jojoba oil, and I think that's what keeps it nice, keeps my skin nice and smooth throughout the day. But yeah, definitely love my Organic Silk Foundation by Physicians Formula. I don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money to create a beautiful look. I honestly treat myself to things that are more luxury based. So anytime I want like a pretty palette that's kind of like more money than what I would normally spend on a palette, it's more like a treat for myself. Also, my husband kind of gifts me more luxury brand products, but honestly, I believe you can get the same look using kind of a product from CVS or Rite Aid. The only thing I will say is I do splurge on skincare products a little bit, and that is because I believe your skin is your skin, you know, and you don't want to age poorly. So I don't mind spending a lot of money on skincare, like cleanser, eye cream, things like that. I don't mind spending a lot of, not a lot of money, but like more money than I would normally spend. I usually don't go to the drugstore for skincare products, but I do have dupes that I keep just in case of an emergency. If I run out of my luxury brand products, I do have stuff in my cabinet that is fine. Sorry, that was my cell phone. Give me 1 second. Sorry, you guys, I'm actually in the middle of like an Instacart order, so the shopper just let me know that she started shopping, but I did lower the volume so you guys can't hear it. But yeah, like I was saying, I do have in my like cabinet in my bathroom like backups as far as like skincare. I do have like a few drugstore like products that I could use. I love the Hydro Boosting by cream, like facial cream, moisturizing cream by Neutrogena. I love the foaming face wash by Neutrogena as well. I use a lot of hair products from the drugstore as well. So I mean, I'm very like diverse when it comes to these things. Next, I'm going in with my MAC Great Brows kit here. And I'm just going to fill in my brows a bit. I'm just filling in my eyebrows with this. Next, I'm gonna go in with a blush kit. If you've been watching my past makeup tutorials, you guys know that I'm in love with the Candy K by Kylie Cosmetics blush kit and highlighter kit. So that is what I will be using for my blush. And I do like pretty much using blush all the time. I use it a little bit more, like I'm a little bit heavier on the hand in the winter time, just because I don't have a tan in the winter, so kind of add some color to my face using this. But in the summer I use more of a bronzer, and my bronzer is actually from Physicians Formula as well. It's a really good bronzer. It's called what is it called? It's called Bronze Booster, and I get it in the medium to dark kind of shade, and I use it to like contour my face a little bit. I'm also gonna dig into this highlighter here and just lightly hit my nose and my Cupid's bow right here and above my eyebrows. Give myself a little sheen here. I believe you cannot have too much highlighter ever, so I'm one of those sparkle girls. Okay. All right, next I'm going to, I think, start my eye. So I'm going to be using this palette. It's by Beige Cosmetics. I love this palette because it just has so many colors and it's really fun. Like, let me open it for you. It's not normal colors I would use all the time, but it's like a fun like palette to dabble in. So I think to start, I am going to go in with this light blue color as a base, and honestly I don't know where I'm going with this, but I do know that I want to use a lot of cool like tones since it is a winter look. So I'm just taking this and dragging it to my brow like so. I love the winter, like for fashion and for makeup. I just think you can be so like extra in the winter, like even with your outfits, like you can layer them, you can add scarves and hats as accessories. It's just like a really cool time of year for fashion and for like makeup. Honestly, it's probably my favorite time of year to, I'm just taking that color and putting it underneath here, sorry. But I honestly think it's my favorite time of year to actually get dressed because I have just way better winter clothes than I do summer clothes. In summer, I feel like I'm either always in a bathing suit or like always in like a little summer dress or towel dress. Like, it's more boring. Like, at least in the winter, like I have a ton of outfits, sweaters, sweater dresses, scarves, like just accessories in general. So I honestly would prefer to like get dressed in the winter. So Yeah, that's just my opinion. Comment below, what's your favorite time for fashion? Is it fall, winter, summer, spring? What is your favorite time to like get really dressed and pull out all your favorite pieces? I just think all my favorite pieces are like either winter or fall pieces. So, all right, next I'm gonna go in with, I wanna do like a darker blue shade. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna go in with this one here. I wanna give like Olaf vibes, you know? Olaf from Frozen. And you know what? I'm gonna actually use, I have a mirror here in this palette, but I'm gonna use the mirror from here. And I'm just going to, this is gonna be the crease color, this darker color. I like using darker colors on my crease, just cause like I feel like it makes my eyes pop a little bit more with the darker crease. But yeah. Just doing the creases. But yeah, we're doing like a real like Frozen type eye today. I guess that's how I would describe it, because I definitely feel like this type of eye is very like Frozen, like Elsa or Olaf. All my Disney fans out there know what I'm talking about. Okay, so next I think I'm going to dig into either a light blue or a gray. Let's see here. So we went in with this one. I can go this way, or I can go to the, I think I'm gonna go to the grays, like this light gray here. I just feel like that would look really nice. Give like a snowflake effect. So I'm just going to use my mirror here and go into the silver. And I'm just gonna add that to my lid here, the bottom of my lid. Oh, I love that. It's very blue, very gray, very white, and that's what I love. Now we're gonna add a little bit of white as well to the lid. Just to give like a little bit more of an oomph. So I'm actually gonna use the white in this palette because, as you can see, it's very like pigmented. This is the Child palette by ColourPop, and I'm just gonna use this one right here, Precious Cargo. And I'm going to dab this across my eye here, across my eyelid. Love that. So that gives more of like a snowflake effect, which is kind of what I'm going for, kind of like a Frosty snowflake kind of look. And do it on the other one like this. Okay, so that is that. I'm actually going to go off camera and do my eyeliner. I think this is good for eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go off camera, do my eyeliner, and then pop back on. Okay, so just popped off camera, did my eye wings here, my eyeliner. I used the Better Than Sex eyeliner by Too Faced. I think it's amazing. And now I'm gonna go in with my Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara. And this is just my holy grail mascara, to be honest, you guys. I love this stuff. So just gonna do that really quickly. So how long does it take you guys to do your makeup? Comment below. Like, I feel like a full face usually takes me about 20 minutes. Is that normal or is that like forever? But my husband makes it sound like I'm taking forever in the bathroom. I'm like, 20 minutes for just makeup is pretty impressive. At least I think so. I feel like I know people who it's taken them longer. And I don't mean just like mascara and like some foundation. I mean like a full face. I think full face of makeup is like 20 minutes is pretty good. But comment below. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? It's 20 minutes a long time. Men have it so easy, you know? What do they have to do really? Most of them don't have hair, really. Most of them have like really short hair. All they have to do is like honestly, my husband can get away with not doing his hair. Now he's like high maintenance. At least I feel like he's high maintenance. He does his hair even when we're at home all day in pajamas. So he's kind of like high maintenance, so he does his hair every day. But honestly, his bed head looks just like before he went to bed. Like, it's like either he uses really amazing gel or like he doesn't really, and he doesn't have super long hair, so it's never messy. Men literally have it so easy. Like, seriously. There's no expectations with men. It's just like, you know, oh, there goes a man. Like, there's no expectations. You don't expect them to like look a certain way or, you know, whatever, be wearing a certain thing, or that's a whole nother topic, but that's a whole nother YouTube discussion video. But I just feel like they have it so easy, you know. Their hair takes like maybe 2 to 3 minutes to like do. Now, do we need all this? No, we don't need all this, but I feel like it's expected of us, right? In some sense, in some way or form, I feel like it's kind of expected of us to go the extra mile because that's what people expect from us. So, not that it's bad. I do this because I love doing it. So as long as you're doing it because you love it and it makes you feel good, then, you know, that's all that matters, really. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter. If you're perfectly fine 100% with nothing on your face, then rock out. Like, seriously, rock out. I admire that. But for me, it makes me feel good to do my makeup. It makes me feel a little bit more pretty. Not that I feel like a monster without makeup, but, you know, it just makes me feel good. So that's why I do it. But I am very pro, like, if you don't need to wear makeup, honey, just chill. Don't wear makeup. Like, do you. But yes, okay, so we did eyeliner, mascara, we did the eyes. I love this frosty look, you guys. Isn't that pretty? Like, I think it looks so nice. Now I think I'm gonna do a lip, but I'm trying to figure out like what do I do here? Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a light lip. So I think I'm gonna do my Bobbi Brown. This is called Beige Gold Shimmer Lipstick by Bobbi Brown. So cute. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. It's literally just a very, very light beige and a gold shimmer. That's all it is. But it looks so cute to me. See, and for me, this look I can wear at home or out. It's not like overly dramatic on the eyes. If I wanted to go super overly dramatic, like maybe I was going out at night somewhere, I would probably add my jelly eyeshadow, the silver and blue. I would probably tap my finger into that and kind of get into the inner lid of my eye. But because it's daytime, I'm not going anywhere. I just think this is like a perfect look for the daytime, and I think it looks really cute and wintry. I love it. So this is the finished look, you guys. If you got to the end of this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up. If you want more of these videos, definitely give it a big thumbs up. Also, do not forget to subscribe. That way you can be notified every time there are brand new videos here on my channel. Thank you so much for watching.